Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today I am going to deliver you lecture on the topic of chemical equilibrium. As I told you earlier what is equilibrium. So in my previous lecture, equilibrium is the point at which two components become balanced to each other. What is chemical equilibrium? You can see here rate of forward reaction takes place at the rate of reverse reaction, but the composition of reaction mixture remains constant. It means that is a reaction. You can see here H2 and I2. Hydrogen and iodine are the reactants and hydrogen iodide is the product which formed by the reaction of these two reactants. According to the definition, rate of forward reaction takes place at the rate of reverse reaction means that is the forward reaction when reactants reacts to form a product, forward rate of reaction start, and when this product decomposes due to some chemical circumstances, again reactants form as in the previous condition. So rate of forward reaction becomes equal to the rate of reverse reaction. That is the kind of chemical equilibrium, but the composition of reaction mixture remain constant. That is the important point in the equilibrium. Composition of reaction mixture remains constant means composition of both the sides. Composition of the reactants and composition of the products, both the sides become constant or become equal. For example, here the composition of hydrogen and iodine and the composition of hydrogen iodide, both the sides become equal. Composition, you can take composition as molar concentration, you can take composition as weightage. So weightage on both the sides, weightage on the reactant side and weightage on the product sides become constant, become equal to each other. That condition is called chemical equilibrium. Again I am going to repeat, rate of forward reaction becomes equal to rate of reverse reaction. Forward reaction start when reactants reacts to form a product, and reverse reaction starts when product decompose to form again reactants. So rate of forward reactions takes place at the rate of reverse reaction, but the composition of both the sides, composition of this complete reaction, composition of reactants and products remains constant, become equal. You can take composition as molar concentration or weightage on both the sides. Now there are two types of chemical equilibrium. One is static equilibrium and the other is dynamic equilibrium. What is static equilibrium? Static equilibrium, the definition of static equilibrium is that reaction ceases to proceed. Reaction ceases to proceed means to stop. When a reaction stops to proceed, there is no more further forward reaction and reaction stops to proceed. That is called static equilibrium. But the main condition in static equilibrium is that the two forces become balanced to each other. The example of this is building remains standing rather than falling because all the forces remain balanced, all the forces acting on it all are balanced. That is an example of a building. You can see that is the main body of the building and that are the pillars. You can take it as an example. The force of pillars is toward upward side and the weightage of the building towards downward side. These downward and upward forces became balanced and equilibrium to each other, so reaction stops and not proceed more further and the building remains standing rather than falling. This is the condition of static equilibrium. And in the second type you can see here dynamic equilibrium. What is dynamic equilibrium? The definition is reaction does not stop. The rate of forward reaction equals to the rate of reverse reaction but takes place in opposite direction. In this example or explanation you can see reaction does not stop. When we discuss about reversible reaction, I told you earlier that forward reaction and reverse reaction goes on taking place at the same rate but in opposite direction. Forward reaction moves from left to right and reverse reaction moves from right to left. They both reactions proceed but in opposite direction. That is called dynamic equilibrium because reaction does not stop. But in static equilibrium reaction ceases to proceed. Reaction stop, reaction does stop, and in dynamic equilibrium reaction does not stop. Rate of forward reaction equal to rate of reverse reaction but takes place in opposite direction. That is the rate of forward reaction which move from left to right, and that is the rate of reverse reaction when product decompose that moves from right to left. These two reactions, forward and reverse, become equal to each other but in opposite direction. I can explain it to you with the help of graph. That graphical representation is also important as examination point of view as it comes like a long question. So I am going to explain it with the help of a graph. Here that is a graphical representation of dynamic equilibrium in which there are two axes. We take two axes. One is x-axis and the other is y-axis. We take reaction rate at y-axis and time at x-axis. When reaction start, time proceeds further, and at the beginning of a reaction, as you know, the concentration of the reactants is higher as compared to products because no product form at the start of a reaction. As time proceed, as time proceeds slowly, the reaction rate start. It means the forward reaction achieve its maximum rate at a specific point. That is the specific point when the forward rate achieve its maximum point, maximum position. When reaction proceeds, the reactance starts to decrease because product starts to increase, and at this point the forward reaction rate start. You can see here the forward reaction rate starts and decrease slowly. At its maximum point when forward reaction reach, it decrease down slowly because the reactants decrease down and the products will start form. Product will form and the forward reaction slows down gradually as time passes by. You can see here in the graph the forward reaction rate decrease, but when the forward reaction rate decrease, the rate of reverse reaction start increasing. At that time product starts increasing and reactants start decreasing. At this stage the product forms, almost all products are formed and reactants become decrease and reverse rate of reaction start increasing gradually. So that are the two reaction, forward reaction and reverse reaction, at which at the start when forward reaction achieve its maximum point, it's going to slow down gradually because the reactants slows down, the concentration of reactants decrease and the concentration of product starts increasing. So when the product's concentration increase, the reverse rate of reaction will also increase and the forward rate of reaction will decrease. That is the point where reverse rate of reaction increases slowly, gradually increase, and that is the point that is called equilibrium point, where forward rate of reaction and reverse rate of reaction becomes equal to each other but in opposite direction. As I told you earlier, the equilibrium, the dynamic equilibrium, is the point when the rate of forward and reverse reaction becomes equal to each other but in opposite direction. The equilibrium state, rate of forward and reverse reaction becomes equal but in opposite direction. That is the explanation of graphical representation with the help of a graph. That is also very important. So that is today's lecture. Allah Hafiz.